And we are live, yeah. But we will get hundreds of viewers after. Most of the people watch it after because it goes straight to our YouTube channel. We got a couple of the 16s here. We're going to give our girls a little pre-interview. The girls are still coming up. You guys got any words to say? You have to yell in my ear. Like, it has to be really loud. What do you guys think is going to happen against this game against the Regis boys?
I think that they're going to beat them by like at least 5, and they're going to play really good and crush them.
Wow. Okay, that's a pretty confident prediction. Meredith, you got anything to add?
I think it's going to be a tight game, but I think if we keep fighting, we will have the chance to succeed.
All right, keep fighting. Well, with that, here they come. You can see in the background, we've got some fresh players ready for interviews. We know that Abigail Ketchell is always good for a pregame interview. Abigail, I know you're not starting, but come on over. You're always the one I get to interview because you're always out first. What's happening today?
We're very excited.
Excited.
We're told to have some fun.
Yeah, fun.
We're going to try and win both the neutral and defensive zones so that we can have a good time.
Neutral zone, defensive zone. Yeah. Got it. And maybe a few saves?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you're the back half of the game today?
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to bother, Sid, because she's pretty intense before games. Yeah. Okay, we won't bother. But thank you. You can speak on behalf of the goaltenders. There we go. Marcielo, come on over. We got an interview here. And your parents here? I haven't seen them.
Yeah, my parents are here.
Okay. Well, this is out for the grandma. You guys got a game plan?
Game plan today is to probably go win.
Go win.
It's just a thought, though.
Okay, we're gonna win.
We're gonna win and score some goals.
Score some goals. I'd like to see that for sure. I'm gonna go interview Leah. I'm gonna make sure she doesn't get, Oh, I'm sorry, Kiki. I saw. Okay, yes. Say hello. Heard he's in Boston in the cold. Who haven't we interviewed before? Leah Baker. Leah Baker, you're gonna speak for the defensive crew. What's going on the D line today? Real loud into my.
Great things. We're gonna do great things. We're gonna be very defensive and lock it down in front of the net.
Okay, lock it down. Good. Got it. All right. Awesome. We got the D are all hanging out here together. Look at this crew. Look at them. That is a wall of defense right there. All right. Well, Double B, what do you got?
Gonna get
Brooke
pucks
Baylog.
on net.
Pucks on net, yes.
Battle hard.
Okay.
Stay, move the puck quickly up the ice and keep our heads up.
Okay, keep your heads up. For sure, yes. We don't want any more concussions. All right. Thank you, Riedlinger. I got to get upstairs. The refs are on the ice. All right. That's our pregame. And because we're in our home rink today, we know the sneaky back stairs to get up top. We are playing in the Avs facility here at Family Sport. This is the sneaky rink back. Public skate is over. Happy to report. It was a bit intense here earlier. I have to go all the way around. Oh, here we are. Look at this. We got some of the local fans here. Just did the pre-games with the girls. Now we can do pre-games with. You can wave, say hi to Frank in Boston. Kiki got to say hi. All the big fans out in Wyoming. All right, excuse me. Oh, can you hang on to that for a moment? Thank you very much. I got to do my little. Yeah, that's what it takes to get to the spot. All right. I'm going to be in my perch with my. Oh my gosh. We got real local color commentation here. I finally got you on camera.
I was trying to relax.
Janet Ashak's just thinking she's just like, having a good time. And then here I come with a camera, You're standing in my spot. Like, aren't you supposed to be curled up somewhere in the corner, like biting your nails and a, crazy hockey mom? There's a few of them around here. Actually, we got a big set of fans over there. It's going to be a raucous crowd. We got some. There's a Regis. Looks like the Regis crowd there. There you go. Is the Regis JV boys? I sure know how to clear a route. Yeah, Janet's gone. That was it. She's like, I'm out of here. Well, listen, we got 4 viewers. You know, between the Philippines and Chicago. You know, my family, a couple Floridians, exactly. So we're excited to bring you guys some hockey.
Hi, Gene and Lynn.
Got to say hi to everybody. Yes. All right. Well, I get paid a lot for this. I get paid twice as much as the other guy. So there are the girls down low in the whites. Too bad. It would have been nice to have the dark red on the dark blue. Who makes the decisions around here? I'm a big fan of that kind of color combination. Yeah, I should have, I should have got involved earlier and made sure we had a nice color palette for you watching today. So I got some not huge boys. I was walking amongst them earlier. I didn't see any 6'4" monsters like we played against earlier when we played Cherry Creek. There were some tall boys. This is Regis Junior Varsity Team, JV, and they all say AMOG on the back of their sweaters. I don't know what that stands for. We'll have to find out from one of the parents. We have to send out a cub reporter. I need someone to go find out what the back of their jersey means. It's AMDG, I think that says. Not sure what the acronym is. Unfortunately, we're going through the screen again, which confuses my camera. I realized that I actually do have pretty good signal in most places. The problem is that I can't get a good picture through the netting. By the way, if you want to pull up on YouTube, let me know if it's working or not. Do you ever watch it on your phone on YouTube? That would be great. See what quality we're getting here. I can ask some of the gang here. Do you mind checking it on YouTube to see what quality I'm getting? Thank you. Amy's going to help out here. And she'll see herself when she checks on YouTube. And then we'll find out if this is a clear signal or not. Is that you guys? How's the quality? Bad? Okay, 7 we'll take. Oh my goodness, it is ad majorem del Giorium for the greater glory in God. So we are up against not just a hockey team, but the mighty creator. So girls are gonna have to bring the A game here. That's what AMGD stands for. Well, thank you. Thank you, Cub Reporter Ashak, for your hard investigative journalism. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Okay, well, it's going to be hard for me to call the players' names for Regis, but that's okay. I don't know too many of those guys anyway. I think I may have to. It's pretty good. Okay, we're going to get things rocking and rolling quite quickly here. It's like we're playing the Soviets. Expect to see CCCP on those jerseys. They have the same trim as the Soviet plan. We're going to see a little of that, I think, in the Olympics coming up. I'm not sure what the Russian Federation team's going to wear or whatever they're going to be called. They're probably not going to be called the Russians. They'll be called something else. Bombing your neighbor will do that to your Olympic program. Okay, well, some of the girls I thought we were getting ready to be stopped here, but they're still rocking and rolling. So this is the first time we played the Regis program. It's our second high school boys hockey experience. We lost 2-0 to Cherry Creek JV earlier. Pretty competitive, fast-moving game. They've got a lot of shots on us, but both goaltenders from our side did well. We're going to split the goaltending duties today. We're going to have Law to start, and then Ketchel will come in for the last half of the game. Man, these girls can sure shoot in practice. Chan putting it off the crossbar, Kelly putting it off the crossbar. I want to see some of that shooting during the game. They can whip it. I got one thumbs up. There is Regis. Got to see that Emma Doyle's on the bench. Still nursing that ankle, upper high ankle sprain, but she's coming back Tuesday to practice, so that is good news. One of those things that just takes a bit of time. And shout out to Emma Nodello, enjoying whatever atmospheric river is going over the Pacific Northwest right now. It's probably a thing. Well, we'll miss both Emmas today, which will leave us with 3 lines even up front and 3 lines of D in the back. Makes it easy for the coaches, and everyone's going to get lots of ice time. Pretty big bench. I think, yeah, maybe it's just an optical illusion, but I think they got a full set of lines over here on the Regis side as well. So we're all dressed up, ready to go on a Sunday afternoon. You know, the bar is open, Janet, and I'm not drinking a beer right now, so there's a problem. No, I'm good. I think I have a big week of, I got to protect my voice. In fact, doing this is scary. I'm in that big theater production starting next Sunday in Boulder. So if you're looking for something to do with Grandma, Sunday and Monday, the Rocky Mountain Rebels are producing Rocky Mountain Rebels. I'll be doing shameless plugs for that the entire broadcast, but yes. And I'm Luigi. That's why I have this ridiculous facial hair right now. I don't normally look like this. I haven't shaved in a long time. Because, you know, I got to be Luigi, and Luigi's from Italy. And if you like a pasta fazool. Anyway, we'll try not to get too carried away, folks, but it's hard. It's hard. You know, I'm going to zoom out. It's a little odd. So we're going to get things rocking and rolling. Looks like Ashak, the namesake, is going to take this face off. She's got Jakuba and Anchor on the wings. We're keeping those sets together. It looks like we got Caden and Baylog in the back at a face-off win. Where we go? We move forward here. Already an offside. Someone needs to score the game. So there's been a request from the parents to go score the game. And we've got more help there. Face-off one back by Ashak, but Johnny on the spot was the Regis player. They battle for it. It's onside as they get in. Aker dumps it in. Chip around does not get past Aker, and Scuba was calling for it in front. She's getting pushed around, but she was open for a second. Pinch there by Caton. Comes to the top of the circles, and that'll allow a clear. No, cut off by Ashak. Strong shift to go there. Puck's down in the corner. Baylog's going to be the lone TC player on the forecheck. Regis comes out with it. Goes to sure-handed, a little flip pass there by Aurora Hussey. But dumps right back in by Regis. Real close to outside. Bounces right to the side of the net. Regis plays right on it. Baylog's there with help from St. John Poopin is now on there with Hood and Marciello. So kind of a new look line here. A little dangle move out of the corner by number 17 for Regis. He leaves it in back for number 10, challenged by Baylog. She gets a stick on it, stays on it. Little help from Marcelo, chips it around the player. St. John Poopin and Marcelo, backhander into the feet of Hood. Hood trying to track it down, jumps in, looking for a change. This time it's Hussey on the forecheck. Regis has a fast out through the neutral zone. They're in. Coming back is Kelly. There's a shot, and that'll be the first shot and save by Sydney Waugh. So she's got her first taste of the rubber today. Looks like it's Kelly with Chan and Sherman. Yes, that's the forward line. And here comes Baker with Friedlander. Clean win by Kelly. Gets it back to Baker. She's behind the net, but challenge. She has to go to the near side. Sherman's going to try to get there a little too hard. Shoveled back in. Regis into the corner. That's Kelly causing the player to fall off the puck. But now he's got room behind the net. Friedlander comes out to challenge. Comes to the point here. Off the stick. Sherman's going to get underneath it. Sherman's with it. It's a 2-on-1. Sherman and Chan. They go towards the net. Pass across. It's off a stick. Good defensive play. Kelly came in, swat at it. Bounced on her. No shot through. Regis coming out with it. Regis. Nice pass to center. Friedlander cuts it off. Baker comes in to help. Sherman comes in to help. Regis player still has it. Kelly poked it away. Second follow-up towards the net, way wide. It's in the far corner. It's Friedlander banging away at it. Friedlander into the corner, looking for Jakuba. Jakuba chips it around and bodies it out. That leaves open Sherman, who pokes for it, but it stays out of the zone. That's going to be an offside. And Regis does clear. Comes all the way out to Waugh. Nice play by Waugh. Strong on the pass out. Aker calling for it. Ashak gets it to her. Number 9, Lindsay Aker with it. Goes low, going for a Sunday skate. Rapper, it's in front. Jammed at. It's a good play by Aker to get it around. And Jakuba got a stick on it on that. Now it comes through the middle. Ashak and Aker challenging. Here comes Regis out of the zone. Those long neutral zone passes are working for Regis so far. To the outside. Oh, that has seen eyes on it. And there's a rebound shot and a goal. It's a pretty nice first shot and a better rebound. And let me do my scoring here. Just a strong shot. And it is 1-0 for Regis here early in the first. Marciello is going to take this with Hood and St. John Poopin. Face off is picked up by Regis. They enter the zone. Shipped out. Picked up. Oh, Hood gets a stick on it. They're onside. Marciello, Hood. Hood in the middle. Oh, she looked off the play and trying to find Marciello just behind her. Good pinch there by St. John Poopin to keep it in. Now Hood looking for Marciello. Had her stick in the air, but picked off. Now Hood. Marciello just rams into Hood and gives a big smile. She just hammered her own player. Speaking of hammered, Hussey takes the body. You can expect that from Hussey. She's got to be careful. She doesn't want to piss off. Oh, a dangle move. Just shakes St. John Poopin. Strong play in the block, but it was intercepted briefly. Clark's down low. On Hussey's stick to the middle. Marciello off her stick to Hood, off her stick. Swept forward by St. John Poopin, but now right back in, and Clark has to go back on Hussey. Clark bounce pass. Hussey picks it up. Oh, she's tripping. This is going to be an opportunity here. Puck is up, and there's a touch, and we'll get our first power play of the game as Brooke Baylog coming out of the corner. No, that was Hussey, sorry, coming out of the corner, drew that penalty. So power play 1 is going to hit the ice. Seems like a little bit of confusion on who's coming out. But here comes the usual suspects: Caden, Kelly, Marciello, Aker, Hussey. On this side, I think Kelly's going to take this face off on the left side. She's directing traffic. Big smiles all around so far. Kelly. She flipped it to herself. Now kicks it to herself. She gets some help from Marciello and she wins it. Marciello switches spots with Kelly. Goes high. Looking for Caden. Caden back to Hussey. She's got a line on it. Looking for that bumper. Now she goes low to Kelly. Kelly In front, looking for the one-timer Maker, just skipped her stick. That was a nice looking play. Caton back down low. Onto the stick of Aker. Down low for Kelly. They pass it around. Good control so far. Cross ice pass onto the stick of Hussey. Can't make the play. Hussey gets challenged. Puck's taken away. To the line. Caton keeps it in. Dances one player. Bounce pass off the boards. Down in the corner for Kelly. Too far. And went off the ref's foot. Regis gets it and they come out with it. Bounces bad boy. Keaton had to be careful. She went back to her partner. It's way off still, but now they enter the zone onside. Ooh, Clark gets taken away. Oh, lucky play by Caden. You kicked it as the player tried to dangle through in the slot. Regis regrouping, calling for it, shorthanded. Little dangle play around Clark. Number 17, Clark is a little slash from behind, no call. Caden picks it up. Kelly, cross ice, looking for Sherman, who's now on. Sherman chips it around to herself. Nice looking play. Chips it around herself again. Oh, falls. That's all right. No calls. Hood gets underneath and takes the puck away. Hood in front of Sherman. Shot. That was a bang bang play out of nowhere. Goalie made the save. That was Hood to Sherman. Nice looking play. It's behind now. Baylog shovels it forward for Ashak. Comes out in front. Nice play by Baylog to take it away. Baylog staying with it. Baylog still with it. Now Ashak in behind. Baylog and Ashak behind the net. So is Hood. That's not great when you have penalty over. There's three forwards, two forwards low and a D. That's St. John Poopin and Riedlinger. Shot and a blocker save. Boy, quick action here and then Hood on the forecheck. Right back out into the neutral zone below us. St. John Poopin had it on her stick briefly. Goes through Riedlinger. And St. John Poopin just wipes the guy out. The ref's going to let the hits happen, at least on that corner. That's two we've seen so far. St. John Poopin laying a lick, and now she's chasing it down. St. John Poopin, it's in her feet, centers it, no one home, and Reed just picks it up. They flip it out and come through the neutral zone. Onside, towards Riedlinger, sticks it away. Back into the corner for Riedlinger. She has it, looking for the board. St. John Poopin pushing on a player. It's danced by the D, comes in, hard shot, save. Riedlinger in her feet off the side of the net. Ooh, a centering attempt goes off the back of the net. Comes around here to Hood. Hood's playing wing. To the middle to Marciello. Marciello uses her arm to 1-on-3, drive it forward into the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone. Looking for a backhand pass to Chan. Came up following the play. Now Chan will go in on the forecheck. Regis pass around, challenged by Hussey. Sherman cuts in front of the player and turns it back. Off the bench, Kelly picks it up. She chips it around two players and goes for the chase. And they're going to call that an icing. That was awfully close. I'll review the tapes on that one. My disapproving stare. That's the first whistle we've had in a long time. And actually, from this angle, I can't even really see the clock. I think it says 6:53. Kelly, let's see if she can win another face-off here. Those are the 16s watching along the boards. They got to practice at this. Kelly wins it super clean in the corner. In fact, she wins it back to herself. She's first one to it. Sherman now on it. Sherman digging away. Sherman, bounce pass. Kind of went a funny bounce, though. Past Clark to Chan. Chan looks for the out. Shovels it through, but picked up by Regis. They lost the handle, and Sherman, she gets there quick for Kelly. Kelly she had a line in the net. She still has a line in the net. Backhand shot and a cover. So good penetration there. They jumped on the error, Sherman and Kelly. Going to bring up Ashak's line with Aker and Jakuba. The Scuba with Caton and Baylog. When Ashak won it back, but the Regis player jumped right on it. They come fast through, break, right around Caden. Shot, pad save, and a lunge. Sid Waugh covers up on a nice looking toe save and colored a rebound. And certain hockey moms around here are in physical discomfort watching how close that was. But Looks like we can apply oxygen. She might be all right. Ashak again. Help from the winger there, but the Regis player gets it through and takes a shot. Boy, that was Wayne is winning that face-off and controlling, but the wingers are quick to the puck on the Regis side. So do it again. This time it goes back clean for Regis. Shot again gets through. Good save by Sid Ross. Square to the puck. Now Ashak has Ashak. Tries to dance a player, but gets pushed off the puck. Baylog to Ashak. Intercepted. In front of the slot. Shot. Bounced off a body. It's into the corner. How long shot. Plays up high and out. Jakuba. She's going to get there first. No ice. Plays the body. Puck taken away, but here comes Aker in support. She's up front. Looked for the wrapper, but it was pushed away. Aker still on her stick. Backhand. Nice play over to Masiello. Masiello to the middle. Went off a skate. Played back to the boards. Up high and down. Friedlinger has to go back. That should be an ice. Why did I get waved off? Rolled all the way down. Here's a play to the net. Oh, and the pads across. It's loose. Number 23 tries to dig it out. Softly pushed out of the way by Friedlinger. Another big save by Wow, you got to fix her helmet after all that disturbance and chaos. Gonna have Masiello on the dots. Sang John Puma moving to this side with Hood. Friedlinger staying out there with Baker. Okay, ref is directing traffic. Good drop, good, better win there by Masiello. Straight to Baker, she sends it around for St. John Poopin. That's the puck catch up to her. She throws to the middle. A stick there by Hood, and that's a good play. Masiello leaves it for Hood. Hood turns backwards, protect the puck, throws it to Masiello. She'll do the same. Looking for the give and go. Hood was open for a second. It's behind the net. Good play there by both TC girls. St. John Poopin got a stick on it. Riedlinger pinches, covered by St. John Poopin. They chip it around. Stick by Baker stops the rush, and St. John Poopin follows it up with a takeaway. Baker looking for the out to Hood. Regis right back in. Takes to the outside. Nice shot there. A better save. Regis circling up high in the slot. St. John Poopin watching. Goes all the way around. Baker cuts it off. Swept away from the blue paint by Riedlinger. Comes to the corner. Hood tries to get it up high. It's knocked down. Still live puck. Now it's outside. Dump right back in. The forwards, some of them are changing. 4 minutes left to go. Here's 1-0 Regis. TC in white. Kelly picks it up. Heads up over the blue line. Push off. Hood takes a shot. There's a rebound. It's loose. The kick save. And Chan got a shot at that. It's right in front again. Chan looking for a slap shot taken, blocked by Kelly. Haven't seen the slapper yet. That was nice to see. Warm the 80s heart of any old hockey coach. Kelly will pick up that loose puck. She's going to drive it in. Kelly heads up, changes directions, looking for high to low or low to high. Clark was covered there. Clark's staying with it though. Bounces for Kelly. She backhands it in, goes for a change. Here comes Regis right through the middle. Upper opportunity. Nice stick by Hussey. Takes away that shot opportunity. Clark guarding. Scuba beats the player to the puck and sweeps it out. Nika Jakuba's going to pick that up. They're going to say no offside. Kelly, it's Eker and Jakuba and Aker. Oh, and boy, the D's. He's looking at Scuba saying, "What are you doing? Sticking the stick right in the gut there." And I think if that were not a boy versus girl situation, there might have been more pushing and shoving. He let Jakuba know you can't dig the stick in after that nice play. This is a shot with a face-off win and a quick shot this time by Caton. So TC getting some pressure here. We'll do it again to the left of the goalie. Ashak. It's kicked in the middle, shot. Oh, and Aker got it right on net. It was a good save by the goaltender. Comes back to Caton. They swoop around. Into the zone. It's picked up by Regis. Regis cross ice, chips it around Baylog, but staying back on it was Akers. She was a lone player, no D in sight. She's still back there playing D. Heavy collision here, and Ashak comes to try to chase it down. St. John Poopman hopped onto the ice to lead the forecheck. Coming across, Ashak slots it right back in. Regis has to regroup. Regis, nice play through the neutral zone. Dances around Riedlinger, but double chop by Hood takes it away, and she zigzags and breaks the ankles of that player. Marciello has it now. St. John Poopman stays on side. Driving the net by Lila Marciello, and oh, doesn't miss by much on that hard shot. Comes back to neutral zone. Now we've got some fire wagon hockey. Back and forth we go. Hood picks it up. Speed is picking up here. Everyone's getting comfortable on a Sunday. Cross ice pass goes to Marciello. Marciello has it. Leaves it off. Was looking for Hood. Those two are finding some chemistry. It's behind the net. St. John Poopin disrupts the play. It swats it through. It's going to come to Riedlinger. Riedlinger takes a look. Shot. It's a block. It stays in the zone, though. Still with it. Hood to the middle. Throws it towards the net. That's swept away into the corner. Long-term pressure here in the offensive zone by TC. Everyone's going for a change. St. John Poopin. Oh! That should be a penalty. I think I actually called that penalty. I shouldn't have yelled so loud. I think the ref heard me because the arm came up late, and that's way offside. St. John Poopin's going to get 2 for boarding, probably. I don't think she realizes it, but she's going straight to the box. She does realize it. She got her money's worth there. It's going to be 2 for roughing. So we'll have a penalty kill here with 1:05 left, 2 minutes on the penalty clock. It should be in the zone, or Regis is asking why it's not all the way in the offensive zone. The ref is saying maybe exhibition game rule. There's a nod from the player there. It looks like it's Kelly with Sherman. Kelly wins it again back clean. Clark has it behind the net with Hussey. Clark hard, goes in the back at Lena. She picks it up. Lena Kelly. Lena's going to chip it short-handed. She's going to get to it first. Chip and chase. Lost the footing for a second. It comes out. Good stick lift there by Sherman, though. Finley Sherman gets underneath, keeps it in. Now Kelly's just going to eat it. Finally through. Sherman blocks it off. They got to be careful. They got 3 girls punching. Clark's the only one back. 3-on-1. 2-on-1. Pass across. Shot and a save. I think Waugh got a stick on that. That is through. Another long shot and a save. And now they set up here with 21 seconds left in the period. Goes off of Sherman. Way to get in the lanes there. Goes down low. Hussey's going to get to it. Regis. I think if the girls challenge more here, they'd have more success. These guys do not look confident. Kelly challenges. That gives an opportunity for Sherman, and she throws it out with 4 seconds left. I think they're changing. And that will do it for the first period. It is 1-0 in favor of Regis. Have shots of 14-7. Fairly, I don't know. I would say actually we had more opportunities and more offensive zone time, particularly on that power play. So far, so good. Any color commentary from the parents around here are not too vocal. There is a guy filming over here. You need the fancy setup. You need the fancy setup. I mean, your fingers are gonna get sore. You don't have a gimbal. You gotta have the. There you go. I get a 10% referral fee. So I get 10% referral fee for every time I sell one of these things. I don't know what it's called. It was in Japanese when I ordered it. This is I'm using a selfie cam, which is the only thing I use this for. I don't actually take any selfies, and it actually will track you if you want to do a cooking show and move around. It'll self-track, so it's very fancy. Yeah. So the one downside is I have to hold it the whole time, but my hand is now numb, so I don't feel it anymore.
I can hold this by tap.
Yeah, there you go. It could be the assistant. We'll do some parent interviews here. There they are. There's our parent group. Wave to everybody at home. There's Friedlander. Other happy parents waving. I mean, we went from 12 to 8 viewers, a bad sign. But we usually get about, I don't know, 200 views by the end. Yeah, I think we do a lot of video analysis with it, and I think a lot of the players watch at least parts of it. So we're going to be still on the PK here for 55 seconds to start the second period. Marcielo's out there with Hussey, Ashak. Ashak's going to take the draw. She wins it to the side, but Regis is going to hop on it. Comes to the blue line. Hussey, nice play, dumps it right back out. Clark is the other defender out, and it's going to come to her. That could be an icing. Oh, they waved that. I don't know why, but I think Hussey, nice change of direction there. She should throw that pretty hard. Gets it around to Marcelo. Nice pickup by Lila Marcelo. Ashak is behind her, but she'll scamper over and pick it up. Gets over the blue line. Gets to trip it through. 23 seconds so far. Nice play there by Ashak and Marcelo. They continue to cause trouble. She's battling the two monsters on D on the Regis side. Both of them are about 6 inches taller than Ashak. Play goes around the outside. Kelly's now on the ice. Clark goes to the outside, puts a stick on the player, tries to stay with it. Ashak will follow with it. They set up. Power play is now over as Chan joins. So another good kill. Hussey challenges, takes it away. Hussey, beautiful play. Now, that was Kelly trying to chip into Chan, but Regis player got in front. Hussey with it. Kelly staying on it. A lot of disruption. Kelly finally wins that battle, comes out with it. She's looking for now. Looking for that long pass to Chan, who's cherry picking. Almost connected. He has to regroup twice. Big number 3. AMDG. Same name for everyone. Hussey knocks that on the one hop and dances a couple of players through the neutral zone. Forward to Chan, a little too far. Sherman come in, softly checks the player, very pleasantly, and comes up with the puck. Maybe she said, please. Comes out. Marcelo with it. Good pinch there by Caton. It's terrifying. 2 players are down in the neutral zone. Still up high. It's Hood trying to get with it, but she gets her pocket picked. Oh, a good pinch there by Baylog. Otherwise, that was a 2-on-1 the other way. It's onside. Marcelo with it. Shot. Glove down. Still loose. Bouncing in the high slot. Kept in by Caton. Comes to neutral zone. That's Baylog with it. In the middle. This line having some success. Marcelo with it. Leaves it off for Hood. He uses a foot. She's still got it behind the net. Looking for someone to pass to. Still has it. She switches plays with Baylog. High shot. Looking for a seam. It bounces away. A little behind the back pass by Baylog. And that's going to be a breakaway the other direction. All in on Sidwa. The move and the save. Clear break, and Sidney Waugh makes a big play. Picked up by Riedlinger. Strong cross ice pass. Get hot, bounces off a Hood stick and follow through. St. John Poopin now chasing it down. Off the bench, Kelly. Now comes out. Chip cut down by Riedlinger and dumped all the way back in. Jakuba's on the far side, but Kelly's going to get there. Challenges the player with help from Aker. They come up with it. Aker behind the net. Kelly also behind the net. Jakuba's in front. Kelly takes it away. Kelly has it in front, looking for a play. Right in front, looking for Riedlinger. It's loose in the blue paint. Jakuba staring it down. I think Riedlinger got the stick on that. And the play from behind the net, that caused enough confusion down low that the goalie wasn't sure where it was. Good effort there. Akers hopping off. Jakuba's hopping off. It's going to be Sherman and Chan with Kelly now. Riedlinger and Baker. Kelly's won all the faceoffs so far. Let's see if you can get it back to Sherman here. lower center of gravity. She does win it clean to Sherman, off to Riedlinger. Riedlinger hits it off the side of the net, behind the net. Chan for Kelly. Kelly still working down in her office. Right in the middle, high slot shot. Riedlinger over the net. This time Sherman from behind the net for Riedlinger. Riedlinger to the middle. Kelly missed the net on that tip of the deflection. Still good, heavy pressure here by this line. Now it's out. Here comes the other direction. Regis to the middle, but Chan intercepts, pushes to the side. Point shot. Nice blocker kick off to the side there. Well played by Sid Waugh to get it out of trouble. Blair shakes Chan, but Kelly gets her nose in it. With the Baker's help, they've stopped the play. Chan now comes low. Point has it though. Someone's got to get there. Can't let that guy just walk in and shoot. Holy moly! Good glove save there. Flash leather by Sid Waugh. Oh, Kelly gets under the stick, wipes herself out as well. Goes back to the point. Hard shot. Yikes! That might have gone off the mask of Waugh. Holy! That's a much heavier shot than we're used to seeing in girls hockey. That guy wound up, and he had a lot of weight coming into that slapper. Credit Chan, who bravely came straight at him, didn't turn, didn't flinch. Now it comes out to Sherman. Good play there by Chan to break it free. Now Sherman finally gets it out. Got the long change here in the second period. Forwards all go. D are still out there. It's Caden and Riedlinger. They didn't gap up, didn't have a chance at all. That hard pass goes through everyone. Marciello sees that. Oh, pass by Hood is behind Marciello. I got to find that connection. Now it's to Riedlinger. It's going to push it to Hood. They both D want to get off. Baker and Riedlinger are both off. There's a redirect that ends up going towards the net. It's on the stick of Marciello. The goalie's way out of position. Oh, the wrapper might have worked there. Marciello could have got it down. The goalie had a stutter. It's coming through the middle, neutral zone, but JV player lost it. Here comes Hussey. Hussey tries to dance the big D, and he kind of steps his shoulder. Hussey pushes back and says, Merry Christmas. St. John Poopin on the side. Now Hussey cuts across. Stops that rush. Stick from Marciello stops away. Long, that is icing all day long. And I don't think that player is going to get ice time. And most coaches won't love that icing. All I had to do is take one more stride to get over the red line. So 8:44 left in the second. Still 1-0 for Regis. This will be Ashak with Aker and Scuba Dude with Hussey and Clarkey. Hussey hoping for a shot here. Picked up by Regis. They tip it out and down. Past Aker, who is covering. Clarkey gets there first. Ava Clark. Nice long pass. Looking for Jakuba. Good job by Jakuba to protect herself with good body position. That pass is intercepted by Aker. Here she comes. Aker, check from behind. No call. This is a pretty good stick check. Regis dumps it forward. Ava Clark dumps it through, and a lot of contact there. No harm, no foul, except maybe number 23 is still collecting his thoughts at center ice. Battling for it down there is Jakuba. She gets it in front for Aker. Aker shot saved. Jakuba again in front, causing trouble. Nice play by Nika Jakuba behind the net to win the battle. Get it to the slot, and Lindsay Aker had time to dust that off. Maybe have coffee, put in an order, maybe do a little TikTok dance, and then she was able to shoot. Point Ashak on the dot. So winning it strong to the side. That one comes bouncing through, though, and Regis picks it up. Right through the middle. Not a lot of offensive zone time for Regis. Now they have it. Hand off to the left side. Goes nowhere. And Ashak and Caton swarm to pick it off. Jakuba in the corner. She's pushed off the puck, and Regis puts it high. Long shot, blocked by his own player. Now Regis fires again. Ooh, that was hard and fast. That one's missed and comes all the way out. It's in the neutral zone. They're coming through with it. Good stick there by Jakuba, who's everywhere. That centering attempt is a save. from a sharp angle, but I don't know what got into Nika Jakuba's Cheerios this morning, but she is moving and grooving. Still 1-0. Halfway through the game, we're going to get a goalie change here. That was the game plan all along. About halfway through, switch them up. So Abigail Ketchell joining the play. Kelly's on the faceoff dot. She's won every one so far and wins it again. This time, Riedling will scoot away with it. Kelly trying to beat Gwen Ashak. Here's an opportunity for Chan. Chips it to herself on the backhand, throws it towards the goal, and the goalie puts it in the glove. I think that was going to be wide. No, I was commenting that Ashak had the unicorn face-off game. She won all 9 face-offs a couple games ago. None of us realized it till after. It was remarkable. So there's another face-off win back by Kelly. Gets to Baker. She sends it off. There's an opportunity. Sherman shot, save, and there was a bit of a tip there. As Kelly was in front. So a couple face-off wins and a couple.
Coach Greg.
Coach Greg and the dog are down low. It's a good luck dog. This time, finally, it is picked up by Regis. First loss of the game for Kelly. This one bounced off. Nice little play by Chan, who's taking an elbow in the back for her trouble. Kelly comes up with it. She's not smoked, but checked from behind. Still shoveling at it in neutral zone. Regis unable to really mount any offensive zone pressure at all. Girls are talking. There's a change going on there, so there was no winger. St. John Pueblo was coming in from the bench. That shot missed. It goes through the Marciello. It's still at center ice. Now they enter the zone, take it outside. Baker keeps it to the outside, crosses. No harm, no foul. They just stow it. They leave it off for Marciello. Just pushes it through. Hood tried to chase it down, but it comes back to center. Regis picks it up, pounded. The 3 players there, good group D. He just has to wait for their players to tag up. They regroup at the neutral zone. And chased down here by Hood. Thrown to Riedlinger, she throws it back. Stick by Marciello, onto the stick of St. John Poopin. Real St. John Poopin. Winds up, zigzags around. Everyone's onside. Oh, there's a clear stick in the feed. And St. John Poopin. Drawn penalties. And that's what we like to see. That was a nice little hustle from the winger. Whoa, and the volume just got real loud all of a sudden. Oh, the 16s are dancing, and that kind of looks like Meredith Egan, who we saw in the pregame. So, look, that's why the music just got louder. Face-off, clean win by Kelly again. She's going to set up now. This is Caden with it in the power play. Long shot by Aker, missed. Kelly is in front. Now she goes behind to get it. Elbows are head high, which is terrifying for those of us with short daughters. Now here they come, back out the other way. Nice read by Caden. Anna Caden picks it off, and she comes in. Kelly with her. Kelly drives the net. Shot right on. Save. Right in the chest. So the face-off's going to be to the right of the goalie. Kelly's going to take it again. Got Marciello in front. Hussey's lined up in the left wing. Caden, left D. Aker, right side. Face-off picked up by Regis. But nice hustle there by Marciello, and Kelly to take it away. Marciello has it. She can skate out of the corner with it. She goes high for Aker. Aker, she's got Kelly down low. She needs it. She sees that. Bounce pass to Kelly. Kelly, backhander. These are Marciello. Marciello. It's on her stick. Throws it high. Finally get free. Caden has it. Shovel pass across to Hussey's wide open. Under the stick for Caden. Now they're moving around. Whoa, quick shot by Aker. Trying to get it off quick. It goes off the leg. Hussey behind the net. Hussey up to Caden. Caden over to Aker again. Aker looking to the down low. Is tipped away. Aker back on her stick. Tries to shovel it through. It goes to the bumper. Kelly tries to get on a stick of big number 3. Hussey changed of direction, but she faked herself out, and that's going to be an opportunity. Aker getting back hard. Aker Baker on her train tracks. Stick in the last minute, pokes away, saved by Ketchel. Holy cow. Now it's on the stick of Ashak. She's in alone. There's a shot. Look at the top. It's off the crossbar and over the net. Right, Ashak almost tied it up. Holy cow. It's down. Oh, there's a Regis player. Oh, Akers back on D. And she just plows back there, takes the puck away briefly, but now the Regis player came up with it. Tries to go to the point. It squirts free. Sherman chasing it down. Still 1-0 here in the second. Ava Clark pushes the player over. Aker with it. She's been out there forever. Now Ashak has it. Ashak giving chase. They come out through the middle. Charlie Hood was in the way. Regis gets through, though. The right line to the net. Pass across. Abigail lost the puck for a second. It was swept away by Ava Clark. Saucy pass there from Baylog for Hood, but it skipped her stick. Sherman gives chase. Hood has it. It doesn't realize it. Sherman was way offside still. 3 minutes to go here in the second. Kelly and Hood both got sticks on that, but Regis comes through with it. Regis to the corner. Whoa. Baylog came in hard. Kelly somehow came up with that puck, feeds it forward. It's onside by St. John Poupin. Could hear the scream. St. John Poupin leaves it off. Kelly leaves it for Hood. Hood looking for backdoor to St. John Poupin. I think she faked out everybody. Nice stick by St. John Poupin. Kelly picks it up, comes high to the line. Baker keeps it in. Wow. Forechecking is tenacious here by this TC crew. They're staying on the Regis boys without a lot of time for them to make a breakout. That player fanned on it. St. John Poupin picks it off for Baker. Leah Baker. They try to dangle in, but it's taken away. Comes the blue line. Baker leaves it for Riedlinger. Riedlinger shoves it back in with 2 minutes to go here in the second period. Regis is in his zone. Tries to dangle through. Doesn't get through the feet. Still bouncing. Oh my goodness, it does get through. And a quick shot, a nice quick shot. And that one will count. After all that good work, unfortunately, a kind of a funky bounce and a nice quick shot. That's why you turn and shoot quick, folks. Really didn't see it coming. So it's 2-0 now with 1:49 to go. Regis had the face-off. It's a battle at the red line. Hussey going back for it. Hussey lost the handle. Regis has it. Kept to the outside by Ashak. And now Scuba will take a chance. Someone's got to get to the point. Long shot. It's a save by Ketchel and a rebound save. Couple whacks at it, and it's in the net. Oh my goodness, their puck was loose and no one cleared it. And that last one was the goal. That happened quick. And we have announcers here, which I don't love. So 3-0, 2 quick goals at the end of the period. Kelly wins another faceoff back. It's Baylog's going to take it forward. Baylog coming in with some speed. Tries to dance the player. Kick to the outside. Kelly got to it, but the Regis player picked it off. It's in the feet of the ref. Sherman and Kelly are battling. Squirts out though. Chan has it. She's got an opportunity, but bounces away. Kelly intercepts that out. Has it. Goes to the corner. Changes directions again. Now she's got room in front. Looking for the return pass to Chan. Was just a little bit behind. Came out. They have to tag up. Regis through the middle with 43 seconds to go here. Regis player's got a lot of steam. Ketchel. Quick cover. And that'll be a face off the outside. Looks like we're changing everybody. Garciello with St. John Poupin and Hood. Riedlinger, Baker. Marciella, just a stronger player there. Wins it back. Gets to the hood. Back to Marciella. Beautiful looking out. Oh, the pass was there for St. John Poopin. Ah, St. John Poopin sends it back over the blue line with 24 seconds left. Oh, nice takeaway here. As Hood got under the stick, comes to the blue line. Riedlinger has to let the tag up happen. Regis players run into each other. Riedlinger will step up. It's in the feet of Hood now. Hood dumps it back in. 5 seconds to go. There's an opportunity for St. John Poopin if they have a chance. 3, 2, 1. The buzzer goes. 3-0 as we head into the third period here. I'm going to hand off my camera to my trusty camera assistant while I get a drink. I'm losing my voice. Pretty good. I'm still on camera. Riedlinger doing a good job out there today. This is what the this is why I have a face for radio. Actually, this is an opportunity to plug the most important Christmas event in theater in Boulder. Just hold that right there. Get your tickets soon for the Rocky Mountain Rebels, the extremely wonderful New York holiday radio show, brought to you by the Rocky Mountain Rebels. Stand here. Get your tickets for shows at the Dairy Center of the Arts on 21st and 22nd. Woo! Featuring such amazing acts as Luigi, the ristorante owner, Madame B, the Polish dance woman, true opera singer. Yes, yes. One of my little-known talents was my mom threw me in a boys' choir in Edmonton, touring boys' choir, which was very, very lame when you're trying to sing in malls, like
That's
West
how you
Edmonton
learn to
Mall.
fight?
Yeah, that's how I learned to fight, exactly. It came in handy when they needed a singer in the rock bands later. So, yes, now I run a community theater troupe. So we sold 500 tickets. Thank you. So I got to make sure we put on a good show. It is a original screencast. We wrote it over the summer. It's very funny. So it's a good opportunity to take grandma to a matinee at 2 o'clock on a Sunday or a Monday. All right, girls are cheering. Ketch's going to go back in net. Everyone seems like they're in a good mood. I think it's actually been a very well-played game by TC girls. A couple little blips, but in terms of positioning, coverage, passing, shots towards the net. I mean, I've got shots of 26-13 for Regis, but I mean, I thought we've had quite a few blocked on our end. Ashak's going to take this face off. Regis came up with it. I'm going to zoom out a little here. Plays in the neutral zone. Back to Baker. Baker, hard out. Too hard for Jakuba, trying to chase it down. Good stick there by Aker, and she'll flick it in. Looking for Jakuba. Gets on her stick. Jakuba looks for the pass. Whoa, that shot. It's in. What a shot. Nika Jakuba. My goodness. What a great looking shot. And wow. That's a reward for good hard work. Bad angle, but I'm like, she was picking that corner, and sure enough, it's in. That's what we're talking about, folks. Beautiful, beautiful looking shot by the Jakub. And we'll take it. So we got ourselves a 3-1 game here. And that's Ashak. He'll stay out there. Jakuba's going to try to chase that down. Aker with it now. Aker looking for Jakuba. Another shot on it. And it's on net. Goal. And there's a rebound and a goal. And Aker. Bam, bam. Just like that. Aker to Jakuba. Jakuba to Aker. And we have ourselves a 3-2 game. 2 goals in 10 seconds. Holy cow. I told you she had something in her Cheerios. I can't even keep up. Wowza, that is a heck of a play, and we'll take it all day. So, 3-2 face-offs picked up. Aker again. They're just going to keep him out there. Let him play the whole third period. Comes out now. Regis little dumbfounded there. Goes off of a foot, so we'll have no icing now. We got ourselves a third period on Sunday, folks. Put your teeth back in, Grandma. We have a hockey game to watch. Baker lost the handle and checked at the blue line. Comes right out. Opportunity here. Shot. Oh, and he found out because of the pressure from Caden. Ketchel makes a save to the side. Good poke there by Kelly. Chan. That one's on net. It goes into the corner. Staying with it, though, is Baylog. Pass off. Bad angle shot there. Saved by Ketchel. To the line. Challenged by Chan. Goes into the corner. Kelly sweeps it around hard, hoping Sherman will be able to get there. Strong pinch by Regis. Sherman just pushes him into the corner, but Regis comes out with it. Now Kelly takes it away. Kelly on her stick. There's about a foot difference between Kelly and number 28. Caden with it. I guarantee you her butt's bigger. And speaking of which, it's 2-on-1. Kelly with Sherman. Kelly trying to get it across. It was in her feet. Regis player picks it up and leads the charge. Dump corner. Hussey now. Just under 13 to go. 3-2 Regis. New life in TC after 2 goals from the A-Shack line with Jakuba and Aker both tallying a score. Hussey move, shovels it forward just a little too far for Hood, who's still on her horse. Hussey wins that battle along the boards. Slipped up high up the glass in front of us, and here they come. Good stick there by number 27. Clark, though, gets in front. Pokes it wide. Comes hard. Nice play by St. John Poopin to cover that point. That gives Charlie Hood the puck. Hood has it. Hood didn't gain the red line. Could be nice, but he's going to wave it off. Marciello is going to get in there. Marciello's first to it. Trying to use her body. Still with it. Coming in support is the cavalry. That's Hood. Marciello comes out with it. Marciello change direction. Marciello leaves it for Hood. Push the player down. Guess who's stronger? Kick to the boards. Baker's going to back off here. Good stick by St. John Poopin on the back check. Riedlinger with it. Riedlinger leaves it off for Baker. Baker up to Hood. Oh, Hood. Oh, nice little soft pass. That's one we practice. It works. St. John Poopin 1-on-4. Goes the outside. Still with it, though. Now she flicks it. Found A-Shack. A-Shack, hard shot on net. Scully made the save, but Regis comes out with it. To the middle. Baker off her foot. Regis has it. Ooh, and pass across. Goes to no one. Oh, player slappers it. Wipes himself out. That probably hurt. And here's a race for his Akers moving down. They shoot it all the way down. Somehow it's not icing. Oh, it didn't make it. Brooke Baylor got there first. Double D. 27 with it. Dancing, looking for now. Ooh, looking for Jakuba, but goes past everyone down. Aker with Jakuba on the forecheck. They got to be careful. This guy's got some speed, but Jakuba cuts across. Jakuba gets pinballed out of the way by about 10 feet when he ran into her. She's got the puck now. She's going to throw it on net. Why not? That was blocked. Leaning across is Kelly to stop the initial rush, but the second effort gets it out. Chan comes across. She got a stick on it. Hussey takes it away. Hussey slips it off the board. Hussey just runs into 2 players. She still has it. Comes out. Chan's going to get it. Chan regroups. Chan, nice pass over for Sherman. Sherman, take it down the left-hand side. 1-on-4. She's going to chip and chase. She gets there first. Gets her own rebound. She's in front or behind the net, looking for the player in front. Chan's there. Leaves it off for Hussey, who came in. Swept away. Hussey's still with it. Has time. Looking for Kelly behind the net. Kelly, lots of time. Tries to forehand it into the short side, but it was blocked away. Now here comes Regis. Over the line, big number 3, blocked by Hussey. Clark sends it around. It's to Hussey. Shaves it off the boards. There's an opportunity. Marciello, 2-on-1. She's got St. John Poopin. Tries to dangle the D. No way, Jose. Comes to the middle. Off the bench. Hood waits for everyone on side. Lost the puck. Has to battle for it. and she gets hammered for not a proper hammering, but she's on the ice regardless. Stepping up is Riedlinger. She's going to take the puck in. Riedlinger throws it behind the net. Hard around by Regis. Going to come to the line and out. Baker's got to regroup. Baker's got to be careful. She backhands it for Hood. Hood chips it in. Regis unable to mount a nice out here. Still have the puck as they try to come out. St. John Poopin gets in the lane, takes it away. St. John Poopin behind the net. Heavy into the boards was, I think that is St. John Poopin, and Hood's still battling. Now Ashak's out there to join the fight. Baker keeps it in, backhands to Hood. Hood got Ashak in front. Hood takes a shot, goes right through the blue paint. Riedlinger from that far side. There's a battle on the far boards with Riedlinger. Still on it. Riedlinger is still down. Now Ashak has it. Ashak, nice play. Look in front. Got found. Aker calling for it. She goes to the line, but she's a little bit behind as Baylog was floating past. It's off of the stick. It's rolling down and off the bench. Caden scampers to get there. Backhands the puck. With 7:40 to go. Still 3-2 Regis over TC19's. Caden. I think Caden is the smallest individual on the ice today. Here comes Regis. Oh, a little fancy move. Comes to the high slot. Blocked down by Jakuba. Took it right up high. Good block. And there's Aker trying to skate for it. Lindsay Aker. Regis gets there first. Aker uses the body there. It was nicely done. It's on the sideboards. Down low in front of us, there's a player falling. There's going to be a trip on somebody. And it may be number 9 going. Or is it Baylog? It is Baylog looking guilty. So we'll have the second power play for Regis. Kelly and Sherman with Clark and Hussey. Regis won that faceoff. They set up. Kelly, puck goes under the stick, challenged by Hussey. Hussey pushes the player to the corner. Now Kelly under the watchful eye. She'll stay in front. It's blocked away by Hussey. Oh, she should have shot that right away. Tried to skate it out. Yikes. Good block, though. Still being mucked around with here. They go D to D. Sherman trying to get in the way. That was missed past everybody. Still in the sideboard. The player falls, and Hussey jumps on the opportunity. Now Kelly came in, but Regis comes out. The puck is on its side up against the yellow board. Kelly coming to the point. And it goes to Hussey, and this time she tries to flip it, but didn't get much on it. Regis keeps it in. Right in front, swatted away by Clark, goes Sherman. Sherman has to play a bit of a jousting match to get her stick on it. She gets in the way, but that shot got through. A nice save by Ketchel. 40 seconds left in the penalty. There's a play off the sideline. There's a shot, a save, bang, bang. Right from the slot, Ketchel makes the save. Puck comes up high. The shot is blocked. Hussey skates out with it. Hussey's still got it. She loves skating it out. She'll stay with it. Oh, it's offside. It's Sherman lost the edge as she popped a wheelie at the blue line, and that put that play offside. 5:23-ish and 26 seconds left with Marciello and Ashak on the penalty kill with Aker and Riedlinger. Marciello puts it back. Baker pushes it forward. Regis over the blue line. That was a miss. Baker might have got a piece of it. It flipped out and down by Riedlinger. Yeah, the referee's yelling. I don't know. This is no icing. That was Gwen who got a stick on it. Gwen's going to keep it in the zone. Gwen, Ashak, trying to use her body. She's pushed. Regis gets it, flips it to neutral. Right back in hard by Riedlinger. Regis gets pocket picked by Marciello and Hood. And here comes Hood. She's in the slot. Hard shot and a nice save. Charlie Hood caught to the middle. Got one on net. That one is dumped down. He's going to say it's tipped. I will disagree. Riedlinger has it. Riedlinger is going to have to go hard out. Does. Marcel gets a stick on it. No icing. She'll go for a change. Charlie Hood's going to try to chase it down. Goes all the way around back to Baker. Baker right through the middle. Too far for Hood, but she still gets a stick on it. Stays on it. Oh, she almost stripped it away, but Regis recovers. Now they throw it high. Lead down the pads of Riedlinger, but it'll come to the blue line. Oh, I could see that coming. Chan just ran into Baker. What a play by Riedlinger to prevent that cross-ice pass. Riedlinger, she's going to lead the play offense after that great defensive play. Leaves it for St. John Poop, but Rose wasn't expecting it. It comes through. Baylog. Puck stopped in the snow right at the benches. Yeah, Baylog has it. Baylog for Hood. Could be a give and go. Hood decides to go cross-ice, too far for Jakuba. Maybe you're looking for a too many players penalty. We'll play off there by the defender, which is nice, and they flip it high and out. Baylog picks up the jumpy puck. Slapped down by Peyton. Comes the blue line. Baylog coming in hot. Aker back, covering for Peyton. It goes in front. It's Ishak. Nice back check. Prevent that player from making a play on the puck. Aker sends it around. Jakuba pushes on the player. That goes up, and that hits Charlie Hood in the face. And we are going to be happy for that face mask. So we've got 3 minutes exactly left in the third period. 1-goal game. 3-2. I'd like to tie this one up. It's going to be Hussey and Clark with Sherman, Kelly, Chan. Need a quick face-off win and an out around the horn. Kelly wins it back. Wow. And it comes around the horn, as predicted. Sherman, and it's a nice out. Too far for Hussey, but Kelly picks it up. Kelly's going to leave. She's getting checked from behind. A couple of sticks in the gut. She'll leave it for Hussey. They're trying to give and go there. And now it comes all the way through. That is on net. Confident catch-up. It is a save. Don't like it when Ketchup plays the puck like that. I'd rather she stop it with her body behind it, but we'll take it. There's a shot and another save. That is why coaches have no hair or gray hair. Goalies play the puck with the stick dangling in their own blue paint. 228, sorry. It's going to be Marciello with Hood, St. John Poopin with Hussey and Clark. Lila's going to take this defensive zone face off. She's battling for it. The Regis player comes up with it. It was sitting there for a while. Clark and Marciello are making trouble in the corner. Marciello really got jammed up, comes the line, and Regis player content to play it around the boards off the glass. Goes behind the net. Big battle there behind the net. That is, I think that's Hussey pusher. Comes in front, swatted away by Clark. Nice D. Comes to Hood. Hood circles inward on her own. And then the out pass to St. John. That was actually a perfect pass underneath everybody. But Regis comes back with it. St. John Poopin tries to shovel it forward. Comes back in front of the net. Sticked by Hussey to try to peel it off in the corner. Number 17 skates away from Marciello's challenge. He still has it. He's high in the slot. Shot blocked. Hussey doesn't get it out, but she gets it to Hood. Charlie Hood. Pass behind. Ooh. It's been a bit of a theme, but nice play by Ashak off the bench to come on and take it away at the red line. She shovels it to Charlie Hood. Hood over the blue line. Hood tries to dance the player. It's flicked away. She leaves it off briefly for Ashak, and then they lost the handle, and here comes Regis. Regis over the blue line. Nice play by Riedlinger. Took it away. Squirts out towards Baker. In the feet of Baker, but she picks it up anyway. Cross ice looking for Jakuba. Jakuba tries to put it to the middle. Doesn't get through as line mate was there. Aker's going to get it anyway. It's behind the net. She falls, but she's staying with it. Now Jakuba comes in. She has it. Shovels it on the net. There's another one. It's loose. It's still loose. Oh, early whistle. What are you doing? Jakuba throws her hands up and says, what? She got 2 whacks at that, and it was, we could see it from up here. It was still on the pad. And there were a couple of TC players down low ready to do something. So they're with 37 seconds left. They may be calling a timeout. Oh, they're pulling the goalie. And they're going to put, it looks like Kelly's going to probably take this face off. Kelly is looking for direction from the bench. One more. Sherman's coming. So Kelly's going to try to get it to Aker and Caden on this side. Oh, he threw that puck down. It went to the corner. Goes down low. 30 seconds left. 29 seconds left. It's at the blue line, not out. Caden battling for it. Marciello comes in to help. Gets it to Aker. Got Sherman down low. Fanned on it. It's still on the boards. Now it pops out. Caden somehow keeps that in. Still alive. Kelly keeps it alive. Throws it on net. Looking for maybe another face-off, but goalie lets it play. Clock winding down. Aker got it behind the net to Kelly. Kelly, Aker. 1 second left, and that will do it. 3-2 in a hard-fought battle here on the Avalanche rink in the family. What is this place called? The Family Sports Center, and all around a fairly good effort here. 3-2 for Regis. Shots were 33-21, but actually quite a few blue dots there. That was our shots. And then if I can use my thumb, that was the peppering that we got, but you can see it was quite an even effort there. So good exhibition hockey. I think some skill was learned. No one got hurt, which is the big worry when you play a game like this one. But I think everybody had a good time. I think there's some smiles. A couple of licks by Aurora Husky and St. John Poopin. So all in all, a good effort. I think some of the players will know each other. Regis is not that far away here in Denver. So here come the boys. Good effort there. I have to say that girls seem like they had better puck control. There they go. A good effort, good hair. Speaking of good hair, look at this stick boy. That's a mullet for the ages, that one. Whoa, I'm jealous of that. That's a beauty. All right, everybody. Well, thank you very much for watching. That will do it for today. The next broadcast will be Boston between Christmas and New Year's. I'm not sure what days their games are. Something like the 28th. So we'll be bringing those to you. Thanks for watching.